Could you be suffering from low testosterone? A lot of guys these days are having lower testosterone levels than ever, and we're seeing a lot of the signs that would classically come with a low testosterone level manifesting in men across the country. And now, because we're doing more blood tests, we can see, are people actually suffering from this problem? We're not trying to guess anymore. We're not trying to give other medications a misdiagnosis. We can test it straight away on a blood test and find out if the problem is true or not. The classic things we'd see if someone has low testosterone: low sex drive, erectile problem, hair loss, fatigue, reduced muscle mass and struggle to gain muscle, reduced ability to lose body fat and increase in body fat as well, low bone mass, low mood, low memory and memory retention and general cognitive function. They're all things that we would see. I would also add to that, from my experience, someone who isn't low in testosterone is often very meek. They're someone who really shies away from conflict. They really lack assertiveness. And generally, if you were to take away the essence of what makes you a man, you'll find someone with low testosterone. I've actually identified some people before we even got the blood test. The blood test was just to see how low it actually was. But it was quite clear, watching them just in the world, how they behave, how they speak to people, how they're so like withdrawn into themselves. I'm not going, that guy's got low testosterone. And the GP dismisses it. And then they go to them, I'm depressed, got low mood, got low energy, can't have sex, got no sex drive, my missus is depressed, she's then upset. All these things that they don't have erectile problems. They've probably now got a mental issue due to the fact of the situation you've left them in, just giving them Viagra. And they're probably also feeling worse and worse and worse in terms of depression, because you keep giving them antidepressants which aren't helping the actual depression cause, which is low hormones. But then if you're at a loss, you start to get depressed. If you're not having sex, you'll start to build a mental problem, even though there's a physical one. The whole thing could have been fixed had the doctor just done a simple hormone blood test, seen your testosterone was lower than it needs to be, treat it straight away, see you later. The most ridiculous thing would have saved money to treat you properly, because the Viagra and the antidepressants and the continual trip to the doctor and other blood tests they keep doing, avoiding hormones for some daft reason, I don't know why, are wasting more money. And they could have treated you and you would have been on your way and you were otherwise a healthy person. But this is my stance at this point. Trying to actually explain to people what's going on. Because if we actually circle around some of these things as well, I want to cover this in a little bit more detail before I finish this video. If you do have a low sex drive for an extended period of time, and you're in a relationship especially, the impact that will have on both people and the relationship as a whole is catastrophic. Genuinely catastrophic. And it's why we need to treat these problems soon, because that would have an impact. And then on top of that, you've got your low mood and your lack of assertiveness and low energy and just general lack of desire to do much, which is not going to really fulfill your partner very much either. And you can't do anything about it because your hormones are low. You can't fix it. You can take some supplements, you can try and exercise, you can try and lose weight. I mean, we've got things here like obesity being an issue. Yes, it is. Obesity, it can cause hormonal issues. We know that. That would cause estrogen to go up and testosterone to go down for a start. Most of your estrogen is made due to high body fat. So if your body fat is high, you'll always convert more testosterone to estrogen. So that is a problem. But still, if your testosterone is low, it's often genetically low. Yes, we have people that are obese and have a bad diet and they don't exercise, and that doesn't help the situation. You could get them up a few points. It's still going to be low. They will still have their life impacted. And this is the situation that people are not discussing, because I've seen it from the desperation point, when guys have gone to the doctor and they've been dismissed, and they've tried to go to a specialist and they've been dismissed, and they're just going, oh, what's the point? And it's like, they're in the 20s, 30s or 40s, they're not old guys. And they just go, what's the point? I may as well just not even bother. And they're just like giving up on themselves. And that's no way to live life. You're still in the prime of your life. You should be living life. And that's why we need to take this situation and actually explain it so people can potentially go get a private blood test. The guys I use at Eval, based up in Huddersfield, and they've got sites all over the country, and you can go and get a private blood test and get the report by them, and then actually get some support to get treated properly and understand where to go from there, get some answers and why you actually feel shit all the time and you don't understand why you keep feeling shit. But it's things like this video that are going to allow people to have a little bit of a light bulb moment to potentially have a conversation with me and then go and get that blood test and then change their life. And that's why I'm making this video. So guys, it's the first one in many that we're going to do it as a series to explain about low testosterone, how we can help that problem, how potentially would be causing that problem, and the implications it would have. And then we're going to go on to the girls as well. It's going to be the first series of many in educational content that I want to do going forward, to make sure we can empower people to actually take their health into their own hands and change their life for the better. So guys, if you found this video helpful, please do like and comment so more people get the opportunity to see it, and make sure you send it to anyone that you think it might be helpful for. I'll catch you in the next one.